Good morning. I'm Kelly Ayotte, Senator from New Hampshire. I'm really honored to be here today with, first of all, my colleague, Senator Roger Wicker from Mississippi and Senator Lindsey Graham from South Carolina. And most of all, I want to thank all of our veterans groups who are here today and those who have sacrificed so much from for our country. We have a large number of groups who are represented here today at this press conference, and so I would like to name those, and we may have missed a few last-minute additions because obviously this is of deep concern to all of our veterans. But I would like to thank those from the American Legion, the American Logistics Association, the American Veterans, the Association of the United States Navy, Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America, the Marine Corps League, the Marine Corps Reserve Association, the Military Officers Association of America, the National Defense Committee, the National Military Family Association, the National Association for Uniformed Services, the National Guard Association of the United States, the Retired Enlisted Association, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, and the United States Army Warrant Officers Association. Of course, the 33 organizations that make up the military coalition have written every single member of Congress to express their dismay and concern about a very troubling provision that is in the budget. And I think this provision in the budget is absolutely wrong because budgets are about priorities. And the budget that we are about to go vote on in the United States Senate contains a provision that singles out our military retirees for cuts now. It's $6 billion over 10 years within this budget agreement. I certainly appreciate the hard work that went into this agreement, but it is absolutely wrong to take from our military retirees those who have sacrificed the most, to take it from their backs to pay for this budget agreement, particularly when we know that we can find these savings elsewhere. In fact, I filed 2 amendments yesterday that would find billions and billions of dollars that could easily address these savings instead. Here's what this does. You see the chart over here. You have a sergeant first class loses almost $72,000 before the age of 62 under the provisions that are in this budget agreement. And you think about it, why are we singling out those who have sacrificed the most for our country? A veteran, right now, there are men and women fighting for us in Afghanistan. Many of them have done multiple tours. Some did tours not only in Afghanistan and in Iraq. They could be 19 years in, and now we're sending the message to them that when you retire, you will receive less because we will reduce your cost of living increase. Yet, when you look at the other changes that are made in this budget, for example, there is an increase in the contributions that federal employees have to make, but all current federal employees are grandfathered. It only applies to new hires. That's why I say it is unfair to single out our men and women in uniform who have sacrificed the most for our country. One of the most appalling parts of this is that we have now learned that this provision will also apply to those who have received a disability retirement. In other words, the $6 billion that CBO has calculated to pay for this budget, 10% of it CBO calculated coming from those who have received a disability retirement. Think about it. Someone has been injured in Afghanistan, one of our men and women in uniform. We've all been to Walter Reed. They've received a disability retirement, and what happens? Here's our thanks to you. We're going to cut your cost of living increase. And I've had some people say to me, well, this is working age veterans, so they can go out and get another job. Give me a break. First of all, our veterans earned this. They earned this retirement that they receive. But think about those who are disabled and their ability to go out and earn with another job. And what does this say about the priorities of the United States of America? This is very simple. We are here because we think this can be fixed, and it should be fixed. I've filed 2 pay-fors yesterday, that can fix it. I know that within the trillions we're going to spend over the next decade, that we can find $6 billion rather than taking it out the backs of our men and women in uniform. So I'm very, very proud today to stand with this coalition, and I would like to introduce my colleague, Senator Roger Wicker, and